What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Craig. In case you didn't know, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. We're doing live updates every morning, Monday through Friday at 9:15, watching the markets open together, kind of zooming in on what's going on. Talking a little bit about the markets in the morning, going into Bitcoin, of course, and taking a look at the altcoins, XRP, Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, Litecoin, and if we have time, whatever else you guys want to look at. Thanks again for joining. Make sure you guys take a second out, smash that thumbs up button, and again, make sure you subscribe and tick that notification bell that will get you notified when I post new videos. So make sure you do so. All right. So looking at it, so what I wanted to talk about was the Trump tariffs, right? So we've heard, the tariffs are going on. I'm pulling the tariffs back. And then the tariffs aren't going to change. The reciprocal tariffs are going to maintain. They're going to stay the same. And now he's backing off that a little bit. I'm not sure, but it seems to me like if he'd keep doing it and let the markets do what they do, that means that it needs to go down. We'd probably be better off in the medium term, right? But he's scared of the markets going on. It's just like all he worries about is the markets. The actual economy could be going to nothing, to zilch, everybody starving. As long as that market's doing good, he would take that as doing the right thing. But in all reality, we all know, the people with the brain know, that this market needs much more than even a pullback. This market needs some serious pullback. Like, it needs to crash and get rid of the garbage. My opinion, don't have to be yours. All right, let's take a look at, we'll go into traditional markets here in a little bit, but first let's take a look at Bitcoin. I will pull up my trade. We will see where that's at. I haven't even looked at it this morning. So let's see where the trade's at. First, we'll get a drum roll. Am I at a loss? Or am I at a profit? Ooh, $38 profit as of right now. We are 4 Bitcoin short. This one here is obviously lagging us 2,000 down from the first one I put in. But since I laddered up, now we're at 45 loss. Looks like Bitcoin might get a push up, but again, it always depends on what's going on with the markets. I want to remind you guys, 100% match your deposit for Prime XBT. Use the link down below. There's also a tutorial in the video. In the tutorial, you'll see Savvy50, but the promo code is actually Savvy100. If you already have an account under my link, you can use the promo code Savvy100. It'll get you that 100% deposit bonus up to $10,000. If you're new, you just sign up using my link and it's automatic. It'll be good for 14 days. And this goes on until, I think, April 24th. So check it out if you haven't. Let's take a look at what's going on. So this is the macro chart we've been watching, right? And like I said, if we get back above the EMAs, we may be going bullish here, but it has to get above these EMAs here, as you can see over here. And I'm stressing the similarities in this, right? The actual market structure in both of these parabolas, right? This one, we got our bounce, came up and kept retesting these EMAs, just like right here, right? We'll see what happens. If it gets above here, maybe we'll get up to that 97. If it breaks the 97, perhaps the bulls are right and we get a new all-time high. We'll see what happens there. But everything here is seeming to play out just like it did back here, even with our high and then our higher high, right? So this was a high, a higher high when it was made, and then we made another higher high, right? After a big scare, a high, big scare, higher high, right? So just keep that in mind, that this is a huge possibility, unless you can get back over and hold above like that 91, 92 range. And we'll take a look at that in the chart. Let's go to this chart here, which we have not changed in over a month. I still have these targets to the downside. We can stretch them out a little bit. We have hit, obviously, all our targets to 77.6, and I'm going to move this over 77.6. What was that? 77.618. We'll move this one over a bit, and then we'll have to move the lower ones too, but I won't bore you with moving that right now. 83.491. So here's what we're looking at. Remember, we can come up. This is huge resistance right here at the 89.2 range. Do we come up, get one more tag here? Put that up here now. Do we come up, tag that 90 before a rapid descent, just like we got on each one of these? We'll be keeping a close eye on that. But our next real resistance is about 91.3, and then after that, there's pretty much nothing major until about 96. So there is a possibility of getting up to 96. I will remain in my shorts. If we get up to this 90 range, I'll see what happens here, but I may enter more shorts there. For those of you that want to trade crypto, right? Prime XBT, you can trade crypto, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, and Dow Jones. For those of you that want to trade or that trade crypto, mostly, I mean, you like trading the meme coins, the, you know, just crazy volatile altcoins. Check out BITUNIX. They also sponsor the channel, tutorial and link in the bottom. And you get bonuses for signing up there too also. Take a look at Solana. So Solana, same thing. We're still in what seems to be a flagging out part. Remember, unless we get above this and hold support. But this should remain huge resistance where it fell out of the channel. As long as we're below the channel, I still see us getting down to about that 27.1 eventually. XRP is trying to hold this $2.40. As long as the markets can keep pumping, maybe it'll hold. Let's see. Ooh, this is trying to break up and out of here. So do we just extend this line? Again, I don't trade these altcoins, but just looking at what they could be doing here, keeping an eye on this. But remember, here's your major resistance up here around the 89. Ethereum, same thing. Your major resistance is going to be around this 2,200 range, and a break of this trend line here. So right now that would be about 1955. We break that again, and we're most likely headed down to that target of 1,500 that we've had for a very long time. Litecoin, same thing. As long as it can remain above 88, remains bullish. We break below here. First target is going to be around this 74. That breaks, we have 64 and then 55. Let me pull up the chat here and see what's going on. So what's up, Captive, Anthony, Claus, Donna, Lisa Rose. Long intro, she said, yeah. Oh, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up. There's 61 people in here, only 23 likes. Smash it up. Chewy. Fast man, what's happening, brother? And Zeus, how you doing, man? Zeus Almighty. So let's see what you guys are saying in the poll so far. So will the reciprocal, I misspelled that. That sucks. I think I can even change that. Oh, well, is what it is. 32% said yes, 32% said no, 35% said partial. Partial seems to be where he's leaning at. But again, all that can change in one social media post or just a quick announcement or a slip of the tongue. So much could happen there. We'll see what happens. But it could all just get flushed down the toilet. We'll see what happens. 4 BTC is a lot of money. 4 BTC is a lot of money, but when you're playing with margin on Prime, you can literally trade a whole Bitcoin for a risk of like $300 to $500, right? That's the beauty of margin. What's up, Guillermo? Damn. Hate pronouncing people's names I don't know how to pronounce. All right. So, traditional markets, what are they saying about the news here? Let's refresh. Stock futures are a little changed after major average post back-to-back gains. Obviously, if we look at this rally, what did we expect? A come up. We expected to come back up and retest this channel, possibly as high as 43.2. If we was to hit it today, it would be around 43.18. Let's see what happens. If we get back in here and hold, then maybe the stock markets do make a new all-time high, which would bring Bitcoin along to it. As you guys know, my bullish count for Bitcoin that we made months ago would be all the way up to approximately 136-ish would be the fifth wave. And that would be just the fifth wave of the third wave. And then we would have wave 4 coming down to, somewhere in the 60 high. No, it'd be somewhere in the 70s to 80s range. And then major, huge run up. But I think that's less likely, although it's possible. We drew it in for a reason, right? But I think this is a very, very good possibility, too, that we get the market crash that the market needs. Look at that. Look at Tesla. It got a nice little run up. So it ran up. So the percentages will look huge, right? But in reality, you're way, way down. And this actually looks like, if you counted this as an Elliott wave structure, which I'm going to check it out now, it would probably measure out. Let's see. Let's throw a Fibonacci extension on here from the top to the bottom to this top here. And what did that measure out? A little over the 1.618. So this could easily be, where is my, where the hell is my, oh, there it is. So this could easily be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting wave 4. Wave 4 could go all the way up here. As long as wave 4 doesn't go past that 375, wave 1, right? And then a continuation down to that 151 target again. Remember, that was a huge bounce area for a long time. We had this in there. We hit it a bunch of times. But we'll see what happens here. Definitely going to be interesting. We could definitely see something like this. Maybe a pump up to like that 325. Could go as high as, let's put the retracements on there, right? And kind of see where that might go. Retrace from the top of wave 2, right? Let me get this out of the way. What time is it? Markets open in 2 minutes. We will watch live. Which one do you guys want to watch live? Hurry up and answer. Do you want to watch the Dow in small time frame live, or do you want to watch S&P or NASDAQ? Whoever says, whichever one gets asked for the most right here is the one we will watch live. So the retracement could be, it could be as high as the golden pocket area right here, which is about 60 or about 361, somewhere in there for Tesla. Dow, everybody's saying the Dow, so we're just gonna hurry up. We're gonna go to the Dow. We're gonna go into a smaller time frame. Let's go into the 15 minutes. Watch the Dow open and see what happens. So it's up, what, 100. So it's going to be about where it was right here at the peak yesterday. All right, let's see what happens when the market opens. Got a couple seconds. Going to be interesting, guys. Hit that like button if you have not hit it yet, please. It does truly help the channel. I think the little heart thing on the bottom goes to Twitter. Not sure if the YouTube thumbs up, you have to go to actually the thumbs up for YouTube. But yeah, I'm not sure. And here we go. Market should be open. What's happening? There it goes. Market was lagging a little this morning. Or Trading Views chart time is a little off. Not sure what it is. DOS? Oliver said DOS? I know what you meant. Getting a little pumped this morning. So on Tuesday, now, will we watch for the 10 o'clock reversal? If we're still around and still talking, if you guys are still chitting and chatting in the chat, we will be seeing if we get the 10 o'clock reversal today. Let's go to the 4 hour and just see if there's any divergence forming. You can see we're trying to stay above the 50 MA right here, right? We'll see if that happens. And I only have the MAs on this chart. If we go over to, where is it at? No, these are all. All right, let's take a look at NVIDIA. What's NVIDIA doing? NVIDIA is playing with this trend line here. Remember, if it cannot break above, open and close a few candles there, we're probably headed back to test this one again. And then, like I said, down to this 86-ish. What do we got over here? The Trump coin still below the major resistance. Let's take a look at S&P. S&P is testing our parabola here. We will see what happens. It left a big gap here yesterday. Let's see if that gets closed in the next or this week. Same thing. We got a big gap here. Now let's look at where we need to hold above for NASDAQ. So let me know if you guys want me to go into. So this is the actual true NASDAQ, but this isn't the one traded on a lot of exchanges. That is totally different. So if you guys want to see the other one, I will switch these charts over possibly tonight for those that are actually trading NASDAQ. What's up, Bear? How you doing, Bear and Boss Lady? You working on any new carvings? For those of you that don't know, Bear and the Boss Lady has a channel and he does wood carvings. Does a lot of animals, a lot of all kinds of stuff, signs and all that. Check it out. Pretty cool shit, man. All right. Any suggestions? What charts do you guys want to look at while we wait to see what happens at the 10 o'clock reversal, if we last that long? Just for those of you that don't know or you're around, but not to say we can't go to another high, but just want to put this out there that something like this could definitely be lurking. Human emotion and markets line up pretty damn good. Let's see what's on the headlines. Trump defends. BTC is flying back, MR said. BTC is flying back. That always kind of makes me giggle when people say that, because you look at the big picture, it's flying back. No, it flew down. It's inching, trying to get back, but it ain't done shit yet. But just a, dead cat bounce so far. Until we break some of these levels, it's just a dead cat bounce. It can't go straight down, right? Markets have to correct. If you look at any crash, let's go look at the bigger ones back from big ones we had over here, right? Look at this. So this ended up dropping from 65,000 all the way to 15. Do you see what Bitcoin done all the way, right? Retraced up, retraced up, retraced up. Tons of times people thought it was going to just skyrocket and go to a new all-time high. But what happened was nothing burger. So that skyrocketing thing, watch what you say on that stuff. It's not skyrocketing nothing yet. So far, it's just a correction. Unless it can break those higher levels that we just talked about. The first one being 89-ish and then up to 91-ish. You start breaking them, then you can start saying that maybe something's happening here. But in the big picture here, right? Let's get the drawings off here. In the big picture there, right? This thing is bearish as hell. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or whats about it. Still bearish, guys. And let's put these lines back on. We will see what happens. Let's go to stock market. So Trump defense. I just wanted to read the latest news headlines real quick and see what kind of stuff's saying. And then I want to see your guys' comments on what I'm going to be reading. Love when people think 5% move is skyrocketing. Right. All right. So, and I wasn't being mean, mister. I was just putting it out there that a lot of people, you know, get all excited over little moves. All right. Trump defends national security. Chief Waltz after signal texts about Houthi strike sent to reporter. Whatever. That's defends national security. Okay. U.S. stocks may be setting up for a comeback against global rivals. If you've done these 5 things in a week, your brain is sharper than most. Blah, blah. Firm says JP Morgan Chase merchants can now offer installment loans at checkout. Loans. Debt. More debt. Man. Jim Cramer's top 10 things to watch in the stock market. Oh, I would love to hear that. Equal pay day highlights stalled progress on closing the gender pay gap. Tuesday's biggest analysis calls Nvidia, Tesla, Carvana, Walmart, and CrowdStrike. Down 30%, up 5%. We are so back, baby. I hear you, Chewy. Oh, what's Tesla doing? Still mooning. Tesla's going to the moon. Look at XRP. Will we get the EMA cross here? That is what I want to see. Or do we just get like this? It was about to cross and it shit its pants. Let's see what happens. I don't have the EMAs on these charts. I need to put them on there. As of right now, they're not. So this is... I don't know. Man, no one wants to look at any different charts. We're just cool watching this one. Guys, one more time. Smash that thumbs up. You don't understand how much that helps the channel. And check the YouTube. Check if you're on YouTube, if you're on a computer, see if you can still see the actual thumbs up on YouTube or just the heart in the chat. Let me know because I think I might have to change something in there. Not sure, but I think I might have to. But I'll check. Lambo time, baby. Lambo. As long as nobody steals your Lambo, right? Has anybody done a checkup on BitBoy and see if he's okay? I don't mean to joke about that. It does seem like the guy's seriously got some issues that he needs to resolve. Sounds like a lot of people have tried to help him, but doesn't accept the help. I haven't really watched anything or heard nothing. He's off his rocker. That's what I heard. I mean, he was making some pretty big allegations, and he's got to really watch what he says because trying to call out judges and stuff, man. Tesla time, baby. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, Tesla could retrace all the way back up here with that still being a wave 4. But one thing I want to mention is a lot of times wave 5 is the same size as wave 1. So let's go. To get to that 151, we would have to turn around here. Now, if we go up to the next level, that 38.2. So this is as high as I probably see this going, right? And that would hit the 21 EMA, or the 55 EMA, I'm sorry, at around 300, 301. That's where I would see a big reversal if so. And that would get you down to about that 182 level, which would coincide with these old support areas here. But all in all, like I said, I think this all these markets need to go back down to their pre-COVID levels, right? But I could be wrong, but I really see that happening in a big way, in my opinion. Let me take a look at that. So where was pre-COVID here? Pre-COVID here was actually right around this area, 29-ish. Now, I did put on this chart, let's go into, so the Dow Jones, what time is it? it ain't reversal time yet. We'll see what happens there. We will be watching for a reversal at 10 o'clock Eastern in about 20 minutes and see what happens there. And just to show you guys, that play works out quite a bit. I don't personally do it, but I know a lot of people that do. All right, so what I say that was like 29. So I have some measurements here of prior recessions, also depression. So prior recessions. Yeah, we have one that would line up around 27.7. We also have one for the correction to 20,000 points, and then the bear market of a lifetime. How many of you think the markets can actually continue going higher and holding up the way they have been the last 4 years? Hit one. If you think that's not going to happen and it's time to at least have a giant pullback, hit two. I am curious to see what everybody's thoughts is on that. You can see the thumbs up. Well, thanks. At least somebody answered me there. Will we get the 10 o'clock reverse? One. So Mr. thinks it can continue going up. Harmonic Psycho 1 says it can continue going up. Oh, real quick, 2. Oscar says 2, at least a huge correction. Yeah, that's where I'm going with it. But again, I could be definitely wrong. You know, they're doing some weird shit. Like I said, Trump seems to be. He didn't at first. He seemed like he was gonna wean off of being so concerned about market prices, but now he's all back on that again. Like he gets emotional and people start blaming him for the market to crash. And in all reality, right? If he let the thing crash, just let it crash, let it go, let it clean itself out. In the years to come will be amazing. Maybe it wouldn't happen until the next president, whoever that might be, and then they get the credit. But in reality, people that understand markets would know that he let it go, do what it needed to do, instead of propping it up and just continuing to dissolve the middle class, right? Did the Fed cut rates yet? No. And I don't think that if the best thing that could happen here, right? That rate cutting shit is pure inflation madness, more debt, issue more debt, just wiping out normal people, right? They need to raise rates, which will increase the value of the dollar, which will actually create a strong economy. But I think eventually, if they have any brains and really want things to work out, that's what'll happen. If they lower rates, normal people are fucked. I'm just going to say it. They're just going to issue more debt. So this country is so in debt. Like, so in debt. I have credit cards and shit. I'm not in debt, right? So I have credit cards and shit, and I pay them off sometimes the same day, but weekly at least, right? So I do not want that. I don't want to pay interest. It's insane. It is insane the amount of debt people get into anymore and just think it's okay. Then they have to live with the stress of it, right? Bro, the big players want you to think this way while they buy, we sell, LOL. It's a correction. All right, mister. All right, mister. And you're entitled to your opinion, 100%. Everybody's entitled to their position. Everybody's entitled to their thoughts, right? Because anybody that thinks they are gonna understand every movement, call exact tops and exact bottoms, is insane. They're literally insane. Like I see, there's some pretty decent sized YouTubers out there that act like they're doing live trading and they're not. They're just saying what they're doing, but nothing's happening. I would love to see their actual account pulled up for just the last 30 days and see their real trades and what they've done. It would be pretty freaking funny. They would lose tons of subs. I will tell you that For sure. Could we check out MicroStrategy? Would love to short that. It's probably close to time. If I had to say, just going off of this trend line here, right? Let me get this stuff out of the way. Just going off of this trend line here, we had 2 touches down here, looking for a second touch here, but that would mean we have to go up a little bit higher. But again, if it breaks above this line, then things are bullish, right? So there's a teetering point on everything, and I think everything will go the same direction. If it breaks the resistance, it goes up. If it breaks the support, it goes down. Everything is at a teetering point right now. There is some hidden bearish. This is slightly higher. You could call this exaggerated divergence or hidden bearish, right? You got lower highs on a price action, slightly higher highs here. So if you consider this hidden bearish, it should be strong and that should be the top. But if it's exaggerated divergence, this may just be a little pullback before coming up and hitting that 345. So be aware of that. Biddy's coming down, somebody said. 87. A little bit. But it's just playing around right here, guys. What's the stock market's doing? Let's see what that's doing. So stocks coming down a little bit. Let's see. Not time for the 10 o'clock reversal yet. Oh, we got 110 people in here and 53 likes. That's less than half of you hit the like button. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Lags a bit. The stream lags a bit? Is that what you're saying? I think all of it like a trade. After major bullish run up, there has to be a trap before turnaround. There's always what people consider traps, but literally what it is, it's people trading. Big money trading. They trade in different ways, right? And you got smaller people trying to catch smaller moves. I like to swing trade. It's a lot less stressful, guys. Let's take a look at my trade right now. Where is it at? So now it's up 574. We're down 1,800 in this one, up 900 in this one, up 500 in this one, and up over 1,000 in this one. And I will probably continue laddering in. I will let people in Discord know when I make moves. That's what I do. Discord link is down below. Oh, for those of you that haven't yet, the BITUNIX, if you go down to in the description of the video, I think it goes to, what is today? 25th. So we got 4 more days. You go down, you watch the BITUNIX tutorial, leave a comment in the video, smash the like, and you get entered to win $500. I will be doing that on a live stream. I will be using a random comment picker, picking a random comment off that video, and then whoever wins gets $500. Yeah, not a lot, but sometimes it cuts. Is everybody getting a little bit of a lag there? What's up, Sid? Let me know if you're getting a little bit of lag. Oh, yeah, it says warning your stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use stream bit rate of 6,800. Yeah, I might have to change that. It might be because I'm doing this stupid duel where it goes live on Twitter too. I might just have to cut that crap out. Is anybody on here even watching on Twitter? Yeah, but it comes back. Seems better now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Might have to change some settings again. Getting sick of changing settings, so I might just quit the Twitter crap. Oh yeah, that really irritates me. Sorry guys that it's lagging on you. Oh, I gotta figure that out. That is not good. Not good. We're up 1,700 now. But again, I'll be in this trade for a while. So let's look here. What's going on? So it's sitting on that 200 EMA on the 4 hour. We'll see if that holds. No lag in YouTube. So is anybody watching on Twitter, or might only be able to comment on this? Maybe that's a whole different section. I don't know. But it seems like we just had a lot of viewers drop off. That's really strange. Went from 100 down to 65 in like seconds. I don't think YouTube likes me. Something. Bitcoin goes down and views go down. What? Is that pissed off trolls that just want to be in here while the price is going up and try to say something, but then they leave when the price goes down? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm talking to myself. You don't have to pay attention. So does anybody want to look at any charts? Any stock or anything? Nobody still said anything, did they? We're seeing anything. Nope. Nobody said nothing. Nobody wants to look at anything. So this is so weird. It says concurrent viewers on one spot 67, 81 on the other. I have no idea what's happening here. Zero clue what the hell is happening. Oh, uh-oh. Stock market's coming down a little bit. Oh my God, they're crashing. Kind of like everybody's screaming it's going to the moon, right? So getting a little pullback here, but again, so now if it starts pulling back, it may bounce back at 10 o'clock. All right, NASDAQ. Here's NASDAQ. But again, like I said, I can switch to other charts. So it's getting rejected right now at the 200 EMA. We'll see if that continues. But again, we'll watch. We got about 8 minutes till 10 o'clock. So now everything's red. Let's see if 10 o'clock it actually reverses to the upside. George came in and out. Bunny House said. DXY. I haven't already did it, but DXY is right here. This is where we've been looking for DXY to come down to. Maybe to retest this breakdown, right? 102-ish. If that breaks, it could go. Let's see. Let me see. I got another DXY chart here. Yeah, this is just a clean chart though. Same thing, kind of like Tesla, right? You have looks like a wave 1, then a wave 2. This being a wave 3. Looking for wave 4, maybe up to this 105 area, unless this was it. But it seems like it has to go up a little bit more, maybe to this 105, and then a continuation down and go retest that level I was talking about here, which actually would move right somewhere down to this area. But I think it has lower to go. Might get a little bit more of a rally here. Silver. I haven't pulled my silver chart up in a long time. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. So we've had this target here of 35.43-ish, still looking to come up and tag that. If that breaks, then we can look for 39 to 40, right? Otherwise, we can't get some momentum and break that resistance, then we come back down to these levels. Look at Link. All right, we can do that. Let me get my poop coin chart up. Put Link in there. And where are we at here? Try to find something on the US dollar. Bitcoin, Ethereum. USDC. I do it on Coinbase. Coinbase is usually the cleanest charts. Not to say that I like Coinbase, but their charts are pretty clean. They don't. There it is. So well, I still have my target down here around that 524. And as you can see, this is the daily chart, but we are definitely looking like we're making some hidden bearish divergence here. We'll see if it plays out, but it definitely looks like it's flagging out. Also looks like hidden bearish divergence, but well, let's take a look here. Let's throw another trend line on here now while we're here. Put it one. Here's where, if it gets a rally up, this is where I'd be looking for it. And then I would keep an eye. This is the daily, remember. If it gets up to these levels, you can get to the oversold here and then watch for divergence on the big part here. But as of right now, it's got to get over this little hump first. Pretty much about where it's at. It's got to break this level, get support, and continue up if it's going to get back to that $20 range. Looking at the big picture, looks like just a giant relief rally from a giant crash. But we'll see. XLM chart on the daily bull flag. All right, let's take a look. Let's see if I see the same thing as you on the daily. That's pretty big. Let's see. Why can I find the freaking Coinbase at $1 on a lot of this crap? Like they don't want you to look at it against the dollar. I don't. USDC. Just look at US. Let's look at Tether on OKX. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, looks like a bull flag. Does look like a bull flag, but we've had a lot of looked like a bull flag stuff before. You know, like right up here looked like a bull. Right over here looked like a bull flag. I really would like to see this on a better chart. Looks like a reversal of this. If you flipped it backwards, looks like this. But take a look. So obviously, this is way too big to be a bull flag, in my opinion. It's longer than the flagpole, but could it be an ABC? Possibly. Here we go. Let's look. If you break this, then maybe you could consider that a bull flag, but I would definitely be using stops. But this is the area you would want to break to the upside. Right about here. 34, 35, say 35 cents to be safe. If it's able to break that, then maybe got some upside. Let's see where that upside would be. So here is your support, about 19 cents. It's a big spread, right? But let's see a measured move. If this broke bullish, but if the markets continue down, the chances of that breaking bullish is pretty rare. That's the thing. You gotta pay attention to what's going on in the market, especially if you're looking at daily on crypto, right? Because it's rough. Just because everything follows the market. If the market's doing good, crypto is gonna do good. If the market's coming down, crypto's gonna come down, right? That's all there is to it. So that's why I believe that we can see lower digits than anyone could imagine. Filter by crypto. What do you mean, Oscar? Saying what you're saying there. Back to 92 viewers. Bitcoin must be going up. Let's see. This would be a new indicator. Oh my gosh, is it? Wait. Where's my chart? Oh, it's going back up. So the viewers coming, the haters coming back. They're coming back. Smash the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't already, I do appreciate it. And make sure you tick your notification bells. We will be doing these videos every morning, Monday through Friday at 9:15. When you're looking for crypto coins, oh, the filter. Yeah, I just keep it on because I don't want to switch back and forth when people ask for stocks, right? And that was all crypto showing on there, Oscar. I was just trying to find the right exchange. I like to look at crypto on Coinbase. Uh-oh, 102. It must be really about to crank. Here they come. 102 viewers, and we only get 66 likes. Come on. Can do better. Hit that right there, the thumbs up right there, just like that. Mash it. And then tick your little bell. That'll get you notified when I post new videos. I'm playing with this little stream deck thing. It really helps on a lot of stuff. Craig, what did you do pre-trading? If you see Bear and the Boss Lady there, I think he made a video of changing a OTR tire, but I was in the heavy equipment tire business, like giant tires, right? Coal mines, stone quarries, underground mines, heavy equipment. My daughter got me a neon thumbs up. I put in my carving shiny next to my member sign. Nice. I've got some neon stuff too I was gonna set up, but I'm actually now thinking I'm building a doing my basement. I have to finish painting the ceilings, but I'm doing a theater in there, and I'm putting a new office up, and then I might do some little more jazzy things with my office. Maybe get some neon lights just to play. We'll see what happens. Down to 82. Bitcoin's going down again. That's funny. YouTube pushes my videos when Bitcoin's going up, or the haters just keep pounding in, and then when it starts going down, they leave. They're probably not subscribed and trying to talk. So for those of you that don't know, if you can't talk in here, you have to be a subscriber to talk in here. If you subscribe to the channel, watch tomorrow's video, you'll be able to comment. But I do it subscribers only, just to keep the, riprap out. Oh, we didn't even watch for 10 o'clock reversal. Was it reversing? So far, it's just continuing to the downside. Go into a smaller time frame on the. Go into the 1 minute. So what was this? This was 932. So if it's gonna reverse and go back up, it needs to do it pretty quickly, which it seems like it's trying to. This is the 1 minute chart, by the way. We like the markets in here with the viewing. So in the basement, I'm doing the blacked out ceilings, and I was gonna do a traditional theater, but I'm gonna try it. I bought a 100-inch TV just because I don't know. It seems like it'd be clearer. I guess you won't have the nostalgia theater feeling. Maybe I don't know why people still do the theater when you can have a 100-inch TV, but I'm gonna try it, see how it works out. I will let you know. I'll probably put a video up once I get it a little bit further. I just had to get myself to paint. I wanted to do it myself. I bought a sprayer, and have you ever heard of dry fall paint, where it's for painting ceilings, and when whatever falls, by the time it falls, it's dry, and you kind of just sweep it up. So I just keep talking myself out of it. I even bought stilts because we have a pretty tall basement, so I could do it. Maybe I'll make videos on what I'm doing, how I'm doing. I don't know. We'll see. Is Bitcoin going back down again? Or losing viewers? Let's play with this. Is it working? Yep, it's going back down a little bit. So weird. Why does it do that? Ooh, it's going down pretty heavy. Bitcoin might be crashing to zero. Just joking. Oh. Man, you guys aren't very talkative in here. Rate 0 lower than MEXC recommend. Recommend you use 20 kps. Am I lagging really bad right now? Is that what's happening? Oh, I need to. Your TikTok chat is integrated into desktop. What is happening? I don't even have TikTok on my desktop. So people are saying the reciprocal tariffs actually start on the 2nd. 25% said partially, 33% said no. Okay, guys, I think I must be lagging really bad because I haven't seen anything in the chat. No lags? Oh, okay. Guess people just don't want to talk today, and that's all right, though. Anybody else want to look at any other charts at all? Any charts going once, going twice. Remember, there's a huge lag in this. Like, I think it's like 30 some seconds. Ava. All right, take a look. If I can find this real quick on Coinbase, dollar. What's up with Coinbase not putting? Oh, there it is. Wow, it looks pretty much the same. Same thing. This could go higher, right? This could obviously get a decent little pump here. Let's put a look at a hole. So if we get a pump, if the market gets a pump, I'd be looking for up here, but we are showing possible hidden bearish divergence here, right? And this is the daily. Higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. Obviously, if you break this low, you got quite a bit further down to go. Trend line. Yeah, all these all the way across the board. Tell you what, I'm gonna do that. Clone it. Put it down here. So then we would look for a retest somewhere in here, depending on how quickly it would happen. What are the markets doing? Oh, trying to pump back up. Huge pump. Huge pump. Oh, shit. All right. What would you say about the Russell? I really don't watch the Russell. I know a lot of people do. I think it was I don't have a chart up. If you guys want, I'll start pulling the Russell up too so we can look at that. I don't really play with it much. And its connection with Bitcoin as a risky asset. Yeah, like I said, I can start pulling that up if you guys are interested in that. Start putting it up there. Sidlino said you on stilts with a paint gun is kind of scary sounding scene. Yeah, it might be. We'll see. We will definitely see. PLT if you have time and the 10-year. I got the 10-year right here. I think I got the 10-year up here. Yeah, there's the 10-year. It just got rejected at the 55 EMA. Right? And seems to be like it wicked above this trend line and now it is back beneath it. We'll see what happens here. But it's bunched up in the EMAs right here. This also looks like it's flagging out, like possibly a 1, 2, 3. Man, that don't look like a third wave though. This looks more like an ABC and now more upside. Let's put the Fibonacci extension on here. We'll go from this high to this low, back to this high. That's the 1.272. So that could be a ABC looking to get a push up here. Possibly, right? Maybe a little push up, and then we make this could form another head and shoulders here. So on your bearish view, you'd be looking at this as a possible head and shoulders, and then what would that do? Although I think this is going to go up in a big way, but there is a bearish view there. And that would bring you back down to like the 3.3, 3.4 level. In the bearish case, or the bullish case, it would be 1, 3, 4, 5. this all being a wave 1, and then we get a wave 2, and then a wave 3. You guys know I have much higher targets, much higher targets. I think it's going to be like in the 80s. And this relies on them doing the right thing, right? And that's raising rates. That's what needs to be done. People need to quit worrying about borrowing money to buy pretty shoes, borrowing money to eat. It's ridiculous. I mean, even Uber Eats and probably, you know, a lot of the other apps, but it's just funny. I seen Uber Eats has credit. So you put your food on credit now. Come on. If you got to put your food on credit, you need to quit spending money, your credit everywhere else, right? Crypto SA said that would be great. Thanks, Savvy. Right on. I'll do that. I'll try to remember to do that. If I forget tomorrow, remind me, because I forget shit sometimes. What's up, Blocky? Keezy, the problem with Bitcoin is we aren't even trading the real Bitcoin. We are. Keezy, it's the ETFs that aren't. The ETFs that are playing around with BS. Here's the thing. They're spot ETFs, right? The problem is, why not trade real Bitcoin or buy real Bitcoin and hold it if you're holding it, instead of messing with the ETFs and have to pay fees and shit? It makes no sense. I guess they did it for corporations, whatever, but it really changes nothing. The blockchain's still the blockchain. There's still whales out there, like single people that hold enough Bitcoin to crash the markets all on their own. And if you don't believe that, look up Bitcoin wallets, look up the whales. It's crazy. Max Kaiser probably has enough Bitcoin to crash. If he sold it all, would drop the price and create a huge sell-off. And he's just a normal human, not a freaking company. The 10-year is recessed. Oh, wait, you wanted to watch something else. The 10-year is retesting the upper trend line of a symmetric triangle, and 4-3 is key. How is Sol looking? Mister, we looked at Sol, Solana back in the beginning, so I won't go over it again for the people that have already seen it. Oh my gosh, 78 viewers and 78 likes. But I know that not all of you smashed the like. A lot of the people that already smashed the likes had left. Funny how people think Michael Saylor won't sell. Michael Saylor is just gambling. I mean, and it's not that he won't sell, it's he'll have to sell. The dude got wrecked doing the exact same play from the exact same playbook right here. Right here in 2000. The same play. The funny thing is, people don't understand. Yeah, it looks like there was huge loss here, but he probably dumped all his MicroStrategy shares, bought back down here, was waiting for the next big thing where he could do it again, and oh, Bitcoin came along. Because if you look back when Bitcoin, back in 2010, 11, and 12, Michael Saylor hated Bitcoin. He told everybody it could never work. It was never nothing. And now it's the God's gift to humans, according to him. But he's just playing the game, right? So what he has to report, what the company does, he probably gives two shits about, because he can just shut the company down and bankrupt it, right? Not a big deal. But personally, I think personally, his personal Bitcoin, he don't have to tell people what he's doing with it as a person, right? So he probably has pumped it, and he can dump his own personal Bitcoin and tell everybody MicroStrategy didn't sell, but really he is, right? There's so much going on with that shit. The dude's a freaking, you could say a genius or a con. Either way, he's not for the people. He's not for his investors. He gives two shits. He's a fucking lunatic gambler. That's all he is. And wouldn't you think back here, right? He was literally on the news and everything, the biggest loser in the dot-com bubble. But it was here, right? In reality, his personal, that was MicroStrategy, was the biggest loser in the dot-com bubble. But Michael Saylor, like I said, I'm sure he dumped his shares at the top and he bought them back here. Bought a lot back there, but he had tons of cash and waited for the next big hype. And he thought, oh, Bitcoin will work. There's a lot of people that are into that. And if I start talking about that, I can get a lot of people following me and we can get some big hype on it. And I can do the same thing. Do you think the market trends to go catch Saylor and get him bankrupt? I believe that that's where the market's going anyway. I mean, really. I don't think that it's trying to catch Saylor. And like I said, I don't think what Saylor does personally aligns with what his persona of MicroStrategy does. And it could be quite the opposite. So I'm just saying. What's up, Big Almond? Do you invest in stocks that generate dividends? Not right now. I'm completely out of markets, man. I don't want no parts of traditional markets right now. I've been sitting in cash for a long time, and I will remain sitting in cash until this shit comes crashing down. And it might be years out, right? But when it does, I'm going to be ready for it. I'm still stacking cash. Like the new logo. Thanks, El Macho. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just switched it up. It's been like that for whatever, how many years? I think 6 years or however long I've been doing this. I don't remember. But thank you. I appreciate that. And no, the dividend thing, I used to, the guy that actually made me even start looking into trading was a next door neighbor of mine years ago. He was at the time like 97 or 98 years old. And that's what he did. He bought into stocks, collected his dividend for however long he had to be into it to collect the dividend. Then he would move it to the next stock with dividend. Then he would move it to the next. That's all he did. It's pretty crazy. Which are the ones you plan to invest in when you're ready? Just bigger, Tesla, maybe Ford, bigger companies that have been around for a long time. As in the tech side, I'm not sure because a lot of the tech side might get smashed up in this. And I think everything's going to get a washout. We'll see what, I'm going to have a lot of time. If it works out the way I think, I'm going to have years to plan that out. I think it'll be a multi-year bear. I've been saying that for a long time. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. Not telling anybody else to do what I'm doing. I come on here to tell you what I believe is happening. And a lot of things are just lining up. But yeah, and I'll probably buy a lot of gold because like you guys know, well, if you watch the channel, when the markets crash, gold crashes, silver crashes, everything crashes with it. Bitcoin being much riskier is going to crash a lot if the markets come down, guys. Talking about this forever and a day. So trying to get the markets bouncing back. Still down. Let's refresh. Dow's down 14, S&P's up 7, Nasdaq down or up 38, Russell down 10, and Bitcoin obviously is probably going up. Yep, the viewers are going up, Bitcoin's going up. That means the haters are rushing in. They're waiting for this to break so they can scream stuff. But I have receipts on my trades, guys. We're still up a great deal, so not too worried about it. I actually show where we're at. Let's see if we're in a loss right now. We are in a loss as of right now, 232. We are 4 Bitcoin short. We'll see what happens. How to win $500? Loda, go down below the video. Look at the BITUNIX. I have my sign up link down there. Next to that is a BITUNIX tutorial video. Click on that video. Go in there, watch the video, subscribe, or well, you're probably already subscribed, but smash a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'll be picking a random comment on April 1st, and no, that's not an April Fool's joke. I'll be picking a random comment on April 1st on a live stream with a random comment picker off that video, and that will pick the winner. Pick the winner. Hit that thumbs up, guys. We got 87 concurrent viewers, 86 likes. All right, where are we at here? How are the mark? How's the Dow doing? Ooh, was this the reversal at 10:01? Like I said, we were going down at that time, so this could have been the reversal. We might continue up from here, or let's see what happens. But whatever the traditional markets do, Bitcoin's going to follow. None of this stuff is recession proof, right? There are things that are recession proof, but it ain't Bitcoin and it ain't gold and it ain't silver. I want to know too. So how many people in here think the US dollar is really going to get wiped out and they're not going to use the US dollar at all anymore? Hit 1 if you think that's true. Hit 2 if you don't. Just curious. I know a lot of people are on that bandwagon. I personally am teetering, but I don't think the dollar is going anywhere, to be honest. One, but not at this point. Well, eventually, yeah, down the road, but I don't think we're anywhere near it right now. In my lifetime, maybe. Depends on how long I live. USD would probably be stronger. Either one. We have some split, some ones, some twos. Kind of about the same as the tariff deal up here. Wow, Donna, you've been through the few of you guys, big boss, man. You guys been in here for quite a while now. Appreciate the support. Wow, we got 90 likes now and 74 concurrent views. Again, guys, I got to figure out what the hell is going on with this Twitter thing and even see if it's even worth screwing with, because it's a pain in my ass to get them both set up. I mean, they're both set up now, but I don't know. Or I'm lazy with that stuff. Waiting till 9K Bitcoin to get some and other cryptos. El Macho. Are you basing that on mine, or are you basing that on your own analysis, just out of curiosity, El Macho? Let me know, and let me know your thought process of why. I think it might catch hell trying to get through all these EMAs bunched up right here. That's gonna be pretty strong. I mean, we did it over here, I guess. See, nothing less. It'll be interesting. Oh, Macho, did you hear me? Or can you hear me? Hello, hello. You boss man, been following you since 21. Right on. But again, none of this is financial advice, you guys. You got to make your own decisions, not just based on somebody else. Like, get in, dig in, do some research, learn, markets and charts and analysis. Learn that stuff. So valuable. Like, literally, once you learn to trade, the markets can be like a bank account to you. You go in and just take money. Never ending bank account. And there's always going to be opportunity in markets, right? So that's what creates FOMO. Everybody thinks it's got to be now, right now, whatever happens. Oh my God, this is the last chance. Or it's always like everybody's so extreme in the right now. And it's The markets aren't going anywhere. They're going to go up. They're going to go down forever. If you learn to trade them, it's like having a never ending bank account. Really. Once you really understand how to trade and you get a strategy that works. I always say this, no two strategies are the exact same. You could take two extremely successful traders and they don't trade the same, right? There's multiple ways to trade. It all depends on people's risk appetite. You got to figure out risk management. If you're not using risk management, you're gonna get just obliterated, right? So risk management, people are like, what is risk management? Well, you got to know what you're willing to lose depending on your financial situation, your risk appetite, your, funds that you actually have available to trade. So it's liquid funds that won't hurt if you lose, and not putting in too much money, right? Not putting in more than you're willing to lose. You risk a small amount to gain a more amount, hopefully, right? But at least to gain. But your goal in the market, especially when you're new to trading, should just be, all it has to be is don't lose money. If you make money, bonus, right? But you're not going to go in, you're not going to start trading in a day and become a millionaire. If you're trying to do that, you're going to lose quickly, right? So it takes time, years to get good at. If you're not willing to put in the time, right? If you just want to come in and get rich, it's probably not going to happen. If you want to put in the time and actually learn it and make a ton of mistakes, I still make a ton of mistakes, right? You're never going to stop screwing up. You try to screw up less and at least not as big of a loss in a screw up, right? And you're just always trying to improve. Oscar said, that is my goal. The real Bitcoin has a legacy address starting with 1. If the address don't start with 1, then it's the bank's Bitcoin they cloned. I don't know how much I believe about that. I don't really know if I believe that. So you're saying if they cloned it, they can stop it or lock it up, or my address is about 8-9 years old. So no, my address is older than that. Yeah, about 9 years old, 8 or 9 years old. So I should be good if this is true, but I've never heard that. Never heard it. But if that's true, that would create a crash right there, especially if it got out. I don't know. Anybody else know anything about that? Come on, feedback. I need feedback. I know I didn't either till I started looking into the white paper. I mean, the new there's like Segway wallets now, things like that. So it's they made different kind of wallets. Were them bank wallets? I don't know. I'd like to see someone lock the Bitcoin though, for proof. Like where's the actual proof that these are bank wallet numbers now? And if that's the case, we're all screwed. Bitcoin isn't even what it set out to be anyway. It's supposed to be a peer-to-peer cash, and now it's a store of value and blah blah blah. Not saying that Bitcoin isn't going to succeed at something, but I'm just saying that it changes its use case as needed, as a lot of crypto does. If you'll watch, a lot of altcoins will, like a lot of altcoins that have been around for a little while, really didn't do nothing, started claiming they were AI coins in the AI, bubble, and they pumped, right? So, and a lot of stock companies do that too in the stock markets, right? They'll just put AI next to their name. I don't know. Pretty messed up how people can get away with just the shady shit in the markets. even the traditional markets. Excuse me if you heard that. Do you think the Bitcoin in Satoshi's wallet will ever be moved or sold? It's hard. That's hard to say. Super hard to say. Now, did Sato? Is it the government? You know, who knows? What the hell? I don't know. I just think I don't know what I think anymore about that. I don't know. But if they moved it and sold it, I'm sure there would be some fear in the markets. There would be some severe fear. Depending on where that went, would be probably a big thing too. Like if you followed the wallet and seen could actually you knew who the owner of the other wallet was, right? That there a lot goes into that to make a decision on what you would think. Donna heard it. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, big boss man, that's I mean a good point. But I don't know. Was that wallet created to make a floor? I mean, that's quite possible. Is Jack Dorsey, Twitter co-founder, actually Satoshi? I highly doubt it. That dude thinks he's Jesus, man. So weird. Seriously. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody stopping in. We've been on for quite a long time now. It's been almost an hour. But I think I'm gonna hyperbole. Good morning. It's been said that the global liquidity M2 has a 90% correlation with Bitcoin. If the last is offset 170 days, considering this, there might be a considerable pump up from April to June. We'll see. Thanks for your input, though. But I was just wrapping it up. So thanks again for tuning in, you guys. Share the video if you would, if you belong to any groups or whatnot. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tick that notification bell. If you're watching this movie, now I'm a movie star. No, just joking. So if you're watching this after the live, if it's not live, let me know in the comments. Make sure you leave a comment down below. It will help YouTube push the video out a little bit further. And you guys rock. I appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out with me in the morning, having coffee, and watching the markets. It was a blast. You can follow me on Discord down below. And what is today? Tuesday. We'll probably do a members video tomorrow for the members only group. We do those in the evening. For those of you that don't know, there's a join button below to become a member. Also, I think I put a link for it down below. But check out all the links. I got a bunch of links down below that help the channel out. I do get a little bit of kickback from using that stuff, and a lot of it is stuff you can use or need. So thanks again. Take it easy. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the Discord for those of you that are in the Discord.